Hey guys, sorry hair is a little messy because of the wind and I can't seem to keep it down, but it is what it is. Um, Today's message, I'm a little bit late, but I guess as long as I don't cross the weekend and end up on the next week, I'm still hitting my 5 videos per week. Although obviously the goal is to do it Monday through Friday, but I'm here, and that's what matters. Anyway, what is the point of this video? I'm sorry, I look really tired. I'm tired. Like, listen to the sounds out of my mouth. Don't look at my face. But the point of this video is to you do. Okay, let's start over. Hi, my name is Valerie. It's so nice to meet you. No, the point of this video is to tell you, to you. Is this like officially my first like real bloopers video on my channel? Like, does my mouth not work right now? Okay, we're gonna try this again. Breathe, focus. The purpose of this video is to tell you to do you, boo boo. See, it's a tongue twister apparently for me. No, you've heard me say it before. There's two components to this. The two components are, one, you really have to focus on what do you really want. Is what you want shaped out of your fear of the opinions of others, your upbringing, and trying to keep your mom and dad happy, like all the things that you want. When you sit down and write your goals, you really have to analyze them and go, is this me? Is this me? So that's one side. And the other component, the other side, is to truly feel free to do you, to be you. You've heard me say it. God made you unique. There is a purpose that only you can fill. There is people that only you can touch. There are certain things that only you can do. Like, personal example about me, the place that I live at and the people I have encountered and the divine appointments God has given me, where I've gotten to say certain things to people in a perfect moment, or opportunities to pray for somebody who don't believe what I believe. It only came from living in this residence, encountering these specific people, being who I am, which is extrovert, friendly, and whatever. So these people that I've encountered and that has God has given me an opportunity to show them the love of God. Those are the ones only I can touch. That's why He put me here, to reach these particular people. And that's the same for you. Like, drop me somewhere else or put me in particular scenarios that is built for somebody else, I will not succeed. Period. So, really focus on, man, what is your fire? What's that fire in your heart? What do you love to do? What fills you? Not just vocation, also in service, and not just service, also in hobbies. I mean, like, your life. What fills you? What truly fills you? Remove the noise, remove the expectation, remove the measurement of finances. Unfortunately, the one question everybody always asks when they meet you is, what do you do? It's, hello, my name is, and then they expect your name. And then they go, what do you do? And it's like, what I do doesn't define who I am. Like, there's so many other components to me. But and then the judgment of value always goes into, oh, well, he's an attorney, so he must do well. Oh, but she's in social work, so so her income must be pretty low, or she's a stay-at-home mom, you know. um I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it wasn't easy saying I'm a stay-at-home mom, because unfortunately, it's like the dumbest thing, the weight that that has with a negative connotation in America. You want to hear this? I see it all the time, especially places I've lived. The wealthy class loves to have a nanny or dump their kids in like a special school as early as possible. But here's the nanny example. The wealthy class loves to have a nanny so they don't have to do all that, you know, that drudge work, like diapers and feeding. It's work, and it's and I gotta tell you, some of the way you connect with somebody is all that. Like, you don't connect by sitting and playing with toys. The connection between parents and their children come from the bath time, the bedtime routine, the changing every single diaper, that's what it called, the day-to-day. That's where the deep, like, connection. And that's just when they're tiny, but as they keep growing, it's the being involved day to day. And that grows over time. And you got the roots of an incredible relationship. So the wealthy cast says, I want to keep my two incomes. Even though my husband makes a ton of money, I want to keep my two incomes. And what does a baby need? They can't even talk. And it's like, you're literally you're letting somebody else mold your child with their morals, their values, their attitude on life, their what's it called, the way they desire to win or not, their spirit of excellence or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally you're letting somebody else mold your child. Anyway, so the wealthy class says, I'm too good for all this work. I want to keep my career, or even I want to keep my spa days and lunch dates, and I'll show up every now and then. So I have a nanny who does everything. Then the servant class, the class that provides the service to the wealthy, like the nanny, they wish that they didn't have to. The moment they give birth, 6 weeks later, or whatever. I mean, I've heard somebody say 2 weeks. Like, what? Either have to dump their kid in daycare, or, leave them to be raised by somebody else. They're lucky if they have their mother, or somebody, but their hearts cry for the fact that they can't provide what they would love to provide for their kids. They can't because they don't have the means, So anyway, I say all of that to say I just find that dichotomy super interesting, and you see it every day. The ones who can are like, nah, I'm good, and the ones who can't, who serve those who can, wish. They go, man, if I was in a position that I could mother my children and not have to dump them off to somebody else, that would be a gift. And it's crazy. But anyway, it's gotten so backwards in America that your value comes from if you're a nanny. If you're a nanny. Oops. No, your career, not losing track, not losing pace. It's like, bro, you have a couple kids. You only have to take a few years off. You're not losing anything. In fact, you are gaining. As I said in the other video, I've come back better than I left the world of business. I'm better now by like 1,000. You're transformed. You can get 1,000,000 things done. You could do things without sleep. Like, you've seen my other videos on transferable skills. You have to be the best salesperson with children. If not, they won't do what you want. They're not little robots. You got to compel them. And the person that I was before I had my kids and the person I am now is a much improved person, and it was because of that grind and that I have not had one day, one, listen people, I have not had one day since my kids were born, that's 3 years and a little bit, that I have slept in. Not one. Not, it doesn't exist. It has not happened. I have never, no. Like, really, my husband can attest to this. And yet, on the other side of that, I'm a way better person. It's been the most beautiful, transforming experience. And I get to bring all these gifts and skills that I have gained through being a mom to my work now, and my goals and everything. But anyway, this is just an example, that I had shame saying I was a stay-at-home mom, and it's like so dumb. It's like the greatest job, the greatest gift to be able to do it, on honor, and literally the greatest responsibility. Like, these children are gonna be adults one day. I imagine you want a successful adult, and that's not measured by financial gain. That's measured by a complete whole person that has very little to no issues and can, move forward with their lives and build something, like, but anyway, but that's why I wanted to say that, because even that idea goes into if you make a choice to stay at home or not, because you care what other people you think. You care that you might lose a step in your career, and it's like, it's all nonsense. Do you, boo boo? Be you, boo boo? Make your choices, and to heck with everybody else. Like, everybody's always gonna have an opinion, but they're not you. They're not walking in your shoes. They haven't been through the things you've been through, the hard things. They haven't been through those things. They're not you. So sit down, really focus, remove the social and the status, like the expectation, right? Remove the parental expectation. Remove your friend's expectation. What makes your heart scream, cry, groan, sing, and then do you. Boo boo. Alright. I know I started off with already watery eyes because I don't know what's going on. But I'm sure I got a little bit of watery eyes because of emotion with what I'm talking about. But do you. You are beautiful. Do you. Boo boo. You have permission. Who am I? Just a person encouraging you to give yourself permission, because I can't give anybody else permission but myself. Bye.